What is up, you guys? I am just going to cut a quick video just to kind of walk you through the basics of setting up your autoresponder and your email sequences. This right here, you guys, is freaking important. It's super, super, super important when it comes to building your internet business. I don't give a shit what you're selling. This is super important. Like when people, first of all, whatever you're selling, you're capturing that person's information. You're capturing their name, you're capturing their email. Depending on how much information you're asking for, you could be capturing their phone number, their physical address, for those of you that are shipping out, physical products. But normally it's that name and email, and sometimes even just email. I know some gurus that simply ask for just the email and that's it, because that's your gold, man. That's your freaking, that's your freaking everything. That's the asset. It's that email address. Why? Because you capture it one time and you're able, depending on if you're really providing value, which you all should be. If you're providing value and the niche is very specific and the emails stay relevant to what the niche may consist of, people are going to stay on your email list. If you're providing value and if you're doing it the right way, you're providing value, then you're offering something. Value, then you're offering them something. So it's just the reason why it's so important, man, is because you can monetize it over and over and over for years to come if you really play your cards right. So capturing that lead, whatever you're selling online, should be number one. It should be your number one priority, especially if you're driving paid traffic. If you're driving paid traffic, do not be driving that traffic to something random, like a random website, or maybe like even a random maybe app install without you capturing the name and email beforehand. If you're doing any type of paid traffic, it should be going to a captured form first. Getting that person to opt in to whatever you're promising, and then hitting them on the back end. That's where you monetize. You don't monetize up front. You monetize out back. In the back end is where you can monetize and bring value and deliver nothing but fire to that group, to that list, and they'll buy from you. Bottom line. So you got to know how to set it up. You got to know how to set up the autoresponder. You got to know how to set up the sequences. You got to know how to set up the list. So it can run on autopilot. So you can just simply click one time and then leave it alone and let that thing go on autopilot. That's what you guys all want, right? That leverage. Well, drive the traffic to the opt-in form, and this is what I'm showing you now. So what I'm showing you now is, where does that lead go? Once I drive them to my landing page, for example, here's one of my landing pages. This you'll see in the description below. So click the link in the description, digitalcourseblueprint.com. This is going to be a course that I drop. I want to say everything is already done. I'm not done. Everything is already written out. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Everything is already written out. As far as the modules, as far as the videos, as far as the topics, as far as what I want to talk about, as far as the value that I'm bringing. How to turn your knowledge, passion, and skills into profits. This right here is going to be freaking fire, you guys. First of all, it's a full-blown Facebook ad course, how to run and how to really understand the basic fundamentals of Facebook advertising, how to run the traffic ad, the conversion ad, a video ad, an opt-in ad, how to run all these different ads, and even how to optimize your social media. I have all of that coming for you in this course right here. So make sure you're on the VIP list so you're the first to be notified. But this is one of the landing pages. So when someone clicks on show me how, this is what pops up. Subscribe and stay in touch. No spammers here. Nothing but value and money-making tips coming your way. So this right here, you guys, right when someone puts in their name and email, show me how, okay? Where do they go? They got to go on your list. And that's right here. So right when you log into KARTRA for the first time, and if you haven't seen KARTRA, a link for that is in the description as well. This right here is where I'm running my book funnel. And then I just started running these Facebook ads for the book funnel. This is all in the last 7 days. I'm selling my book at $5. So that's the first upfront offer. And then I hit them on the upsell, and then I hit them on the downsell. So in the last 7 days, we got 5 sales on the book sales. And that's cool, man. You know, we're really starting to roll out. That's one product. So let me show you this. Right when you log in, you're going to see this, your basic dashboard. But my campaigns is where we want to be. My campaigns. So this is the list. This is the list, okay? These are your different lists. You can add a list, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to add a list. I'm going to show you how this all boils down. First of all, we have the campaigns. That's where we want to be. But then also your forms. This is where you gotta really start, to tell you the truth. You gotta start here, because, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the green one. So let's do this together. Let's delete this one. Let's create a form. So that form, that opt-in form, which is this right here, they click right here and they're gonna opt into a form, okay? So this one is for this one, obviously, digital course blueprint, but I'm going to create a whole new one for you guys right now. And this is going to be a real one. So I hit the green one. You guys see where we're at? We're in my forms. We're going to focus on my forms, and we're going to focus on my campaigns. This is all how to set up your email autoresponder and your email sequences. So we're in the forms. We're going to create a form. So this is an actual website address that I have, the Online Profit Playbook. So new opt-in form. This is going to be the name of the form. Okay, so now on this form, you can get as gangster as you want. You know, you can add so many different things. So now we're in the form. So we're creating the form. Forms, obviously, it could be as crazy as you want, but I want mine super basic. I just want name and email, hit submit. So this right here, I can add a new field, predefined field, middle name, last name, company, phone. So I can ask for so much information, dude. I can ask for so much information. I can customize it. But I just want first name, email. That's all I want. So we're going to hit confirm. You can change this, the form fields. You can change this. This could be customized, but I'm going to leave it at that. Save. Okay, so the confirmation. Do you want it to be a single opt-in or a double opt-in? A single is when someone just enters their name and email. They hit submit, and that's it. The double opt-in is when that person enters their name and email, and then they have to go and check their email to click the link that you just automatically emailed them to confirm subscription. That's a double opt-in. Double opt-ins are obviously better when it comes to legalities and when it comes to freaking government-related privacy type of issue bullshit, but it's inconvenient as well. I mean, it's inconvenient. So I'm gonna just go with single opt-in and take my chances. Single opt-in, success page. Okay, so this right here, enter custom URL. We don't have that one set up just yet, but we'll go with the KARTRA pages. Actually, let's see. No, we don't have that one set up yet. So we're gonna configure this one later. Okay, we'll configure that one later. Save and next. Sending a welcome message. This right here is good. So we want to send a welcome message. And right here, you can choose which email send from. I'm going to do the send from and the reply the same. And then you got to hit confirm. And this right here is the welcome message. So I can customize this. So this is for a Facebook product that I'm putting together, you guys. I'm putting together like a like a Facebook ads 101, like so many intense things and detailed things when it comes to running Facebook ads. I'm going to take you through a whole screen share, a whole video module course training you on the freaking most basic fire value-based videos regarding Facebook ads. I'm going to have all that together. You'll see that coming out shortly, but this list is for that product. So getting people to opt in, I'll just put great. I'm going to come back and edit all this, but you guys are going to definitely understand these basics. Great to connect with you. Okay, so first name, I love this. See, that's why I asked for the first name, because people love being called by their name. They love you calling them by their name. They love hearing their name. And that's a science. There's a science behind all that. Like people, like you got to understand people, man, and the habits and the freaking conditions, like how they're preconditioned to act a certain way or say a certain thing, or it's crazy, man. Once you understand people, you can sell damn near anything. So this right here, we'll come back and edit that. We'll hit confirm for now, save. Okay, so we can assign tags. We can subscribe to a list. We want to subscribe them to a list. Yes, subscribe to a list. The list is going to be, see, so we have to create the list, create a new list. Name of the list, the Online Profit Playbook. Then we name it for the public description. This goes on the bottom of the email that they receive, the Online Profit Playbook. We're going to call this one Facebook Ads 101. This is going to be an amazing course, you guys. A super, super amazing course. For those of you that want to start understanding Facebook ads, you can sit here and you can YouTube all you freaking want, dude. But that's like literally going, it's still going the freaking long way, when you might as well take a freaking shortcut. Like I've been running ads for years now. I've been running ads, building my social media agency for other clients for years now. And so I have a good understanding on the basics, and that's what I want to teach, man. I'm looking for the people that are aspiring online entrepreneurs, the people that may just be a few steps below me, where I can really deliver some basic ass tools and strategies that you'll understand, that you're just looking for that extra step. That's what I'm here for, man. So I have a really fire course that's going to be coming out, and that's going to be the Online Profit Playbook, Facebook Ads 101. So let's create this. We click add. Perfect. So that's the list that they're going to be subscribed to. So when they opt in, then they're going to be subscribed to that list. They're going to be subscribed to a sequence. So a sequence is X amount of emails that are already pre-written, that are already pre-designed, that are already ready to freaking go. You just pull the trigger. And what do you do to pull the trigger? You have someone opt in. Once they opt in, they're automatically on a specific list, and they're automatically in a specific sequence. And in that sequence, I'm going to walk you through here. In that sequence is where you have all your emails, however many you want, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I know people that have 97 emails already freaking written and laid out to go out over the next 97 days and just straight bring fire. Value, 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 offer. Value, 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 email them an offer. Value, 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 ask for the order. You know, so sequences are freaking important, man, and you can automate all this shit. So look, yes, subscribe to a sequence. Okay, so we got to create a sequence because I don't have that one set up yet. We'll do that. So let's save this. We got to add a sequence, which we'll do. These are, okay, so I need one for the, okay, so we'll add one. We won't do that for now. We'll just hit save. We'll click don't subscribe. We'll hit save and next. Okay, so this right here is the form design in a KARTRA page or a KARTRA video. You're going to go with that one, hit confirm, hit save and next, and that's it. So that's our form. So let's go to the form. So now we have the form set up. Okay. This right here, we just need to add a few things to it. So that's the online profit playbook. That's the form. Now let's go to the actual. We do got to create a page as well for that form. So let's say, for example, let's go to my pages. We might as well work our way up. We were at my forms. We did that. Now we're at my pages. Okay, so what's the page that they're going to opt into? That's the page. And then the campaign. So let's do that then. Let's just go up. We'll go to my pages. This is super simple. So look, these are different pages that I have already for, these two are for my digital course blueprint. So the link is in the description. If you're how do I say this? If you have a specific knowledge, if you have a specific passion, if you have certain skills and you feel that you can teach them to others, Digital Course Blueprint is going to be the blueprint on how you monetize that, on how you take your knowledge, your passion, and your skills and turn it into digital currency and turn it into a digital asset via videos and membership courses and training courses and video module courses that people will pay you for. If that is your thing, subscribe. The link is in the description. Get on the VIP list, digitalcourseblueprint.com. That's going to be an amazing program, man. I'm going to be teaching people all over the world how to take what they already know and turn it into a freaking business and turn it into a freaking online currency. That's what I'm going to be teaching through the Digital Course Blueprint. So make sure you're on that list. So these are all different pages. I'm going to create a whole new page for this one. So let's go with the whole new page. So all we do is click the green button. This is going to be a simple opt-in, right? That's all we want is a simple squeeze page. We can go with coming soon, product launch. The product launch might be a sick one, dude. Because that's what it is. I want to opt in. I want an opt-in, but I want to also have a video on that opt-in. See, we can go with product launch. We can go with squeeze pages. Squeeze pages are just a simple opt-in, a simple, let me get your email. Let me send you to the thank you page after. And then now you're on my email list. That is the most basic and that is the most freaking insanely profitable way. These landing pages need to be super basic, man, where you're capturing an email and an email only, or a name and email, for example. But you don't need the page to be crazy fancy. Like you don't need a bunch of buttons on it. You don't want that visitor to be able to click on so many different things and get lost in your website. And then at the end of the day, or actually not even at the end of the day, at the end of the 6 seconds that the person is actually physically on your page, they're gone. So you don't want them to leave and not give you what you wanted from them, which was their freaking information, man. They might not buy right now, but they can give you a name and email right now, you know, and that's what you want. So let's take a look at these different pages. We can start from blank. We can go blank and just start from scratch if you guys want to just get creative on your own. There's my templates, which I guess this is one of them, but that's my other page. That's for my other business. So watch the video. Actually, no, that's just a template. Never mind. Squeeze pages. Let's go with Video sales page, thank you pages, long sales pages. This is the one I have for my book funnel. Coming soon. Wow, dude, this could be a sick one. Do a coming soon. I could do a coming soon for both, actually. Dude, let's go with coming soon. Dude, I'm literally gonna go with this one. I'm going with this one. I'm going with this one. Okay, so here we go. So what are we doing now? This whole freaking video was all about setting up your email autoresponder, right? I'm taking you from freaking beginning. I'm taking you from the beginning. You need the form. That's where they're going to put their name and email. You need the page that they're going to land on. And then you need to set up the email list and sequences. So we're going to go with this one. Let's create our page real quick. Launch builder. Okay, so page name. The online. Okay, so we need a category. You know what? We'll just go with, I'll change this category later. Actually, no, let's create a whole new one. We're going to create a whole new one. Okay, category. Okay, so okay, that's the category, the online profit playbook. Created that, we got that, we hit done. So now we're going to go category, we're going to go the online profit playbook. Create. Okay, guys, so this right here, now we have the page. Now we have the opt-in page, right? So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This will be a whole nother video, but in here you can edit freaking everything. I could take out this picture, choose a different picture. This is where my placeholder goes for my opt-in form. So look, let's edit this. I'll show you this part right here. The opt-in form. Remember we created the form? So here's the opt-in form right here. Hit apply. Now, whoever puts their name and email right there, they're going to go on into that form, the online profit playbook, and get onto that specific list. Okay, so let's change. Yeah, see, I don't have a logo for this particular product yet, but you can edit this right here and just enter an actual image. Let's go with, I'll just, just to kind of, I'll edit this later, but just to kind of give you guys an example. So that's to kind of give you guys an example. And then you got to always save, dude. Always make sure you save progress. And then you want to publish live. Now, no one's going to find this. I'm not even done editing it, but you want to publish it live anyways. No one's going to even find it right now, so you don't have to worry. And then just return a dashboard. So now we have the page. So now we have the opt-in page. I'm literally taking you guys freaking A to Z on this one. So this right here is our page, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we need a thank you page for this one, actually. We need a thank you page. So that has to go to an actual thank you page. After they opt in, they go to a thank you page. So let's create a thank you page. Thank you pages. This right here, we'll just go with this one. We're gonna go with that one. Launch builder. And we're gonna go with thank you page. Thank you. Category. Online profit playbook category. Create. Okay, so now we got the thank you page. So now why is the thank you page so important? Because on that thank you page is when you're gonna freaking monetize. That's when you have the opportunity to monetize. You could put an affiliate link on that thank you page. You could put a video that leads them to a shopping cart on that thank you page. Or you don't, freaking offer them anything, but that is a time to freaking capitalize. It's on that thank you page. Not only are you being courteous and saying thank you, hey, thank you for subscribing, thank you for getting on our newsletter, but you're also monetizing with something of that is 100% relevant and valuable to that person that literally just walked through your door, literally. So provide them something good, man. Provide them something good. And this is the thank you page. And this is where a lot of people freaking monetize so well on this thank you page. They convert, a percentage of their visitors, they convert them and actually get them to purchase something from this thank you page. But a lot of people do it so well where it covers and it recoups their advertising cost. So what they're spending on advertising, they're able to recoup by offering, something on this page. And I'm just doing this right now, you guys. I gotta edit this later, but I'm just doing this to kind of give you guys, example on how simple this is. So by now, if you haven't looked into KARTRA, man, you're freaking missing out. Link is in the description. Get your 14-day trial started and start playing around with this shit. If you're building anything online, you need landing pages. You need freaking email sequences and autoresponders. Like, you need forms to get people to opt in. You need all this shit. And so KARTRA is just an all-in-one type of software where you can literally build your entire business, especially those that are digital course creators. We can build our whole freaking business on this. Our membership course goes right here. So now we started from the forms, you guys. Pay attention. Get back to the basics here. Step one was creating the opt-in form, basic information. Second was the pages. Now we have our 2 pages. Now we can edit it, make it look all freaking nice, all gangster and shit. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our campaigns. Now we're going to freaking set up our email sequences. First of all, in our forms, we set up the welcome email, right? The welcome email was set up in my forms. So let's go back to this real quick. This right here is where an email is automatically sent out under the welcome form. So let's get to that. So these are the pieces of information I'm grabbing from them. Single opt-in, success page. Let's see if I can change this. KARTRA pages, select category. the online profit playbook. Okay, so the success page is the thank you page. Okay, so the online profit playbook, thank you. That's the page we just set up. So confirm that, thank you. Now we're in the welcome. So this right here, look, sending a welcome message. Okay, so we can either send a welcome email, we can send a welcome text, or we don't have to send any. So in this case, I do want to send a welcome message. It's coming from my name. It's coming from my email. Confirm. Now, what's that message going to say? Remember, we were over here. Jason, great to connect with you. And I'm going to just write out a bunch of stuff. Facebook ads are freaking Facebook ads, you know, and this is where I'm going to be talking about Facebook ads, a course that I got coming out. So I confirm that. So this is the welcome message. So right when they opt in, they're going to get that welcome message. But also I can assign tags, which I'll go over in a whole other video, but I can subscribe them automatically to a list. So this is a list that I created that I want them to go to, the online profit playbook. The sequences, subscribe to a sequence. Yes, subscribe to a sequence. And so this sequence is not set up just yet. And that's what we're going to be doing in my campaigns. So let's configure later. Advanced automations, we won't worry about that right now. Form design. Okay, so now we're going to go to my campaigns. Now we got to create a list. So the list, which is what we created, that list is right here, the online profit playbook, okay? Now, what we want to do is we want to create, the welcome letter is already going out. The welcome email is already going out. When that person opts in, they're going on to this list, right? But what happens after that? Do I really sit at my computer and physically type out the emails every single time that I'm going to send them out? No, you pre-write all of them. You get it all pre-designed and pre-written. And that's a sequence. That's what you call an email sequence. So we go to campaigns, we click on sequences. And we are going to simply set up an email sequence. So here's what we do. We click on the sequences right here, create new sequence. This one is going to be the online profit playbook. Public description. Facebook ads 101. Okay, so this is the sequence. This is when I can now go in there and I can set up 5 emails to be all pre-written. I can set up 10, 15, 20. I can set up 3. You know, this right here is a tutorial, so it walks you through what to do and how to set it up, all the different starting points. This thing is so gangster, man, I'm telling you. If you're on ClickFunnels, for example, or if you're using lead pages, or any of these other landing page software programs, most of them are just the landing pages. And that's not even cheap, right? I know ClickFunnels, from what I used to know, it was at like $97 a month. Lead pages the same. And it's just for the landing pages. This whole email setup is something completely different than that most of you online marketers are paying for separately. Right? You're using Aweber, you're using GetResponse, you're using MailChimp, you're using SendLane. You know, you're using all these different email autoresponders when I got everything right here in-house. Everything is within KARTRA, man. So link is in the description, profitwithkartra.com. And that was a little tutorial that it takes you through. Now, this is where all the magic happens, man. This is where all the magic happens. So you can set this up to go down in branches. So let's send email. So we're going to take this. Okay, so day and time communication, add steps. So delay the step. So we're going to send this out the next day. Remember, they're already getting the welcome email. So I don't want this one to go out right away. I want this to go out 2 days later. Next. Allow days, any day, anytime. Keep it just like that. Hit next. Name of the broadcast. Day 1. KARTRA mail. I want it coming from that email. Recipient, send if. Anyone reaches this step. Next, split test. We'll just do one email just as a regular broadcast. Content. So this is where I would write out all the content. This right here is crazy. Jack, have you? Okay, so obviously I'm going to go back and edit all this stuff, you guys, but you guys get the drift. So now I got to go in here. Let's see here, edit. And then right here is the email content. So I can come in here and I can edit the email from here. Bam. And then you can send a test email. Okay. So that right there is how you keep it going. So you can simply, and there's so many, this thing right here, dude, it's so gangster, dude. It's not even funny, man. You can do so many things within this email sequence. When it completes, when to unsubscribe a person, when to tag them. You can send them a text. So you can take this down layer and layer and layer and layer and layer, you know, and just keep that person entertained and keep them on the same page, you know. And so there's our sequence right there. So that's kind of how you set it all up, you guys. Your list, your forms, your pages, and your sequences. And from that point on, really what it comes down to with the ultimate, and I know you guys heard this before, but the ultimate thing to master when it comes to selling shit on the internet is copywriting. Like, copywriting is the freaking most important. Being able to take the words and sell your shit, right? That's copywriting. Like, all the text you see in every single ad that you've ever looked at in your freaking life is copywriting. And that's a profession. It's a freaking skill, you know. So that's actually all it ultimately comes down to in the end. You can set up all this shit, but if you're sending them bullshit texts, bullshit emails, sending them to bullshit ads that are just not written in a way too captivating, you're not going to attract anyone, man. And I just truly believe that you all already have it. It's where you try to fake it. It's where people try to portray an image that they're not, and that's where they end up getting beat up. You got to be yourself, man. All I really try to do on my channel is just be myself. Some of you guys are going to love me. Some of you are going to hate me. Some of you are going to subscribe. Some of you are going to unsubscribe. But if you can keep it real with people, there's a niche for everyone. So some people might like me, some people might not. Some people might like you, some people may not. But guess what? The small percentage of people that actually do like you turn into loyal fans and will buy whatever the hell you're selling. Bottom line, as long as you're delivering value, as long as you're doing it ethical, and as long as you're sticking to your high standards and putting people first and really freaking caring to help people. As long as you got all that shit, people will buy from you. You know, so Go out there and get your piece of the market, man. This shit right here is freaking crazy. It's never been, the opportunity has never been this great. And what I'm fired up about today is digital publishing. Digital publishing, hosting everything on one platform like KARTRA. And so the mission that I'm on, just to kind of give you guys a heads up for those of you that are new to my channel, first of all, I appreciate you. I'm humbled to freaking have you tuning in. Out of the freaking 97 billion marketers there are, you could be, on someone else's channel for sure. I appreciate you here on mine. But what I'm fired up about, man, is digital publishing and creating online courses, creating online education and monetizing it. Whatever you're good at something, man. You have knowledge, you have skills, you have a specific passion, you love to design, you love to freaking clean fish tanks, and you happen to just be the best one at it. And you could teach freaking for days because that's your passion on a topic such as fish tanks. You know what I mean? Everyone in the entire freaking world truly has something that they can turn into a business. This is all about You Inc. You Inc. Turning what you already know and turning whatever you're fired up about into a freaking business. That's what this is all about, man. So KARTRA allows me to do all that, from my landing pages to my opt-in forms to my email sequences to creating my products. These are the 3 products that I currently have that I'm working. Well, first of all, let me keep it real. The social real estate agent, this one right here, this one is already out. Book funnel out, product already selling. That right there consists of a membership course. So I'm literally preaching what I'm doing. Like, I've already done all this. Like, I've created an online course for a specific niche. That's my niche right now that I'm building my social media agency around. But I created a digital course, all videos, teaching them marketing, teaching them Facebook ads. And so that right there was my first product. And then my second product is Digital Course Blueprint that I'm working on right now, teaching people just like you how to turn their passion, their knowledge, and their skills into a profitable business through digital publishing and Facebook advertising. That's Digital Course Blueprint. That will be coming very, very soon. Again, make sure you're on the VIP list. The link is in the description. Digitalcourseblueprint.com. And then this is my third product that I'll be releasing and finalizing by the end of the year, by the end of 2018. And that's the online profit playbook. That's going to be how to run Facebook ads. That's going to be Facebook ads 101. I'm bringing value to the beginner. So that beginner out there that is jumping into online marketing for the first time, that person that's jumping into Facebook advertising for the first time, I want to be your mentor. I want to show you the basics. I want to take you down the path and lead you on your way to freaking success. That's the online profit playbook. That's my third product, and that's all hosted through KARTRA. So I am literally creating a digital publishing freaking machine. I'm out here in San Diego building a social media agency and a digital publishing company. So I'm fired up, you guys. So I appreciate your time. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications and drop me a comment below. Let me know where you're coming from and let me know how I can bring value to what you're building online. So you guys, this is the simplicity. These are the basics when it comes to your opt-in forms and creating an email autoresponder. And this is doing it all through KARTRA. So I'm fired up, you guys. I will see you on the next video. Over and out. Peace.